L.A. Noire. Interesting I would feel compelled to play this 11 years after its release, but after seeing one too many stupid press X to doubt memes, I would eventually decide to purchase it on sale. If you haven't heard of this game before, it's a Rockstar game where you play as Detective Cole Phelps of the Los Angeles Police Department, and later on some of his acquaintances, just 2 short years after the end of World War II. Now, without giving away too much about Cole, he is seen as a national hero of war, earning the Silver Star in the Pacific Theater on Sugarloaf Hill against Imperial Japan. Though he is highly regarded for his bravery, Cole is a very troubled man, clearly suffering from PTSD and having tendencies to act very irrationally and aggressively at those he is in opposition to.
He was a better man than you'll ever know. You say one more word about him and I will blow your fucking head off!
You finally lost it, partner.
This may seem like a major problem for the game, as the action he makes may not be in line with the player's motive. There are times where I would say that this is the case, but when you put things into perspective, you will find yourself more attached to Cole and support his decision. This, I believe, is something that makes this game so good in my eyes. It adds depth and complexity to a character, and shows, much like us, Cole has things that make him human. This, for me, is especially refreshing to see. In a world where Mary Sues dominate the box office, just having someone as real as him makes this game more intoxicating.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about.
All this about decisions, how does the player make decisions in the game? As detective, you will be assessed on your skill to tell either if a person is telling the truth, hiding information, or lying. If the player picks a lie, he must have evidence to prove that what the suspect is saying could not possibly be true.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so?
Being able to tell a suspect's reaction in this game works fabulously. Although a bit janky by modern standards, the developers by Team Bondi took advantage of the actual actors' faces to put on the characters in-game. This was a large part of the development process and took trial and error before they could get it done just right.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
We go from 2D videos to 3D meshes
I think you're lying, Rasik. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed.
to compressed versions for the game.
I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
The level of detail is just so high that they're just like a real person in life.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
You will also be given stars based on how well you have completed your case. Getting 2 stars or more will allow you to move on to your next case, whereas getting 1 star will force you to go on patrols around the city until you are high enough rank to move up. I don't wish to spoil the game because there are events that will dramatically impact Cole's position. But the more cases Cole will do, the more he will rise the ranks, all the way from traffic-related incidents all the way up to vice, and will be given a new car, outfit, and partner to complete these cases with. I would like to address that this game may not be for everyone. This game takes place in 1947 and does everything it can in dialogue to be as authentic as possible. There are instances of people making offensive jokes and comments throughout the game. I'd like to show you a few clips from this YouTube video that I think does a good job summing up the kinds of things said.
Myself.
You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration. On Jeans Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
I mean, it's a Rockstar game. It's bound to have at least some of that. Talking about the setting of this game, I would also like to have heavy emphasis on the music. The music in this game is phenomenal and extremely underrated. Just take a listen. But yeah, I guess in conclusion, I've spent a very good 55 hours on this game, and I would recommend for anyone else to do the same. It is something that you have to experience. Another thing about this game that you may not know is, well actually I should have brought this up in the beginning because this would entice you to get the game immediately, but you can do a, how do I put this?
Jesus, Phelps, you're terrorizing these poor slubs.